Taylor Swift dethrones Rihanna to become the world's wealthiest female billionaire artist. How did Taylor Swift manage to dethrone Rihanna and become the world's wealthiest female billionaire artist? With her groundbreaking Eras Tour raking in over $1 billion, record-breaking music sales, and an empire that keeps expanding, Taylor has soared to the top in ways no one saw coming. But what does this major shift mean for Rihanna and the rest of the music industry? Could Taylor Swift become the richest female musician of all time? Stick around to see how close she really is. And if you're as amazed by her rise as we are, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates on her incredible journey, because without a doubt, this is just the beginning. After dominating the world with her record-breaking Eras Tour, Taylor Swift has officially knocked Rihanna off the throne as the wealthiest female musician on the planet. Can you believe it? According to Forbes, Taylor's net worth has skyrocketed to a jaw-dropping $1.6 billion. But here's the thing. While many stars lean on big brand deals to boost their bank accounts, Taylor's fortune is all about the music and those epic live performances. We're talking $600 million from royalties and touring alone, and another $600 million from her prized music catalog. Oh, and let's not forget the $125 million worth of real estate she's quietly accumulated over the years. Like many A-listers, Taylor Swift has her share of brand partnerships. She's worked with big names like Capital One, Stella McCartney, and Apple. But what sets her apart is that the bulk of her fortune still comes from where it all started: her music and those legendary tours. Long before the Eras Tour shook the industry, she was already raking in $250 million from her 1989 World Tour in 2015, making it the highest-grossing tour of that year. But here's the thing. Unlike some other celebs, while stars like Kylie Jenner celebrated their billionaire status front and center, Taylor's been low-key about her earnings and the massive value of her music catalog. Even her personal style leans toward that quiet luxury vibe. Experts have revealed that Taylor Swift is playing it smart, carefully maintaining that down-to-earth vibe we all know and love, despite her skyrocketing wealth. According to Business Insider, this relatable charm is not just a part of her musical style, but the secret sauce that keeps her fans fiercely loyal. Even as she climbs to billionaire status, Taylor knows exactly how to stay connected with her audience, making her rise to the top all the more fascinating. In fact, Taylor's billionaire status isn't even that recent. She's crossed the threshold back in October 2023, and what sealed the deal? Pollstar's 2023 report confirmed that her Eras Tour smashed all the records, becoming the first tour ever to pull in more than $1 billion. Yes, you heard that right. She's even outpaced legends like Elton John. She hit that insane milestone in just 8 months, selling over 4.3 million tickets across 60 shows, with an average ticket price of $238.95. That's a wild amount, and she was raking in a cool $17 million per show. But wait, it gets crazier. Taylor broke stadium records left and right. 6 sold-out shows at SoFi Stadium in LA, massive crowds at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and even Dallas AT&T Stadium. Her numbers were through the roof, with Pittsburgh Acrisure Stadium and Nashville's Nissan Stadium boasting some of the largest single-day attendances ever. And this isn't over yet. Her Eras Tour still has a few stops left, with a final run through the US starting in October and wrapping up in Canada this December. With the way things are going, it won't be long before Taylor claims the ultimate title Rihanna once held, the richest female musician of all time, as she edges closer to that $1.77 billion mark. Honestly, who's going to stop her now? Rihanna, the umbrella hitmaker and Fenty beauty mogul, may have passed the crown to Taylor, but she's still shining bright like a diamond. With an estimated net worth of $1.4 billion, Rihanna continues to rein in her own right. The 36-year-old became a billionaire back in 2021 thanks to her massive stake in Fenty Beauty, which she launched in 2017. She owns 50% of the brand, and if that wasn't impressive enough, she also holds a 28% stake in Savage X Fenty, her successful lingerie line. And let's not forget her latest move. Rihanna recently expanded her empire with the launch of Fenty Hair in June. Clearly, she's keeping the momentum going, one business venture at a time. Oh, and Forbes ranked her as the 74th most beautiful woman in the world in 2023. Not bad for someone who's been on a bit of a break from her music career, right? Speaking of music, Rihanna's catalog is nothing to sneeze at. She holds 14 Billboard Hot 100 #1 hits, which is the third most in history, only behind legends like the Beatles and Mariah Carey. And who could forget her iconic performance at the 2023 Super Bowl halftime show, even though she hasn't released an album since 2016's Auntie. Meanwhile, while Swift has now taken the #2 spot among the richest musicians, she's still trailing the ultimate heavyweight, Jay-Z. With an estimated net worth of $2.5 billion, Jay-Z is the richest musician on Forbes' list, and the first rapper to make it into the billionaire ranks. Most of his fortunes come from his liquor empire. He sold half of his Armand de Bernac champagne to LVMH in 2021 for a cool $300 million, and in 2023, he cashed in on his Deus cognac by selling a majority stake to Bacardi for a whopping $750 million. Forbes even ranked him as the 5th richest celebrity in the world earlier this year. But it's not just the musicians who are stacking up the billions. Bruce Springsteen hit the billionaire milestone in June 2023 with an estimated net worth of $1.2 billion, thanks in large part to selling his music catalog to Sony for $500 million. And don't forget about Kim Kardashian and Oprah Winfrey. With $1.7 billion and $3 billion respectively, they're both ahead of Taylor and Rihanna in the world's richest female celebrity rankings. It's a wild world at the top, and these stars are playing in a league of their own. However, Taylor Swift isn't just a singer-songwriter, she's a power horse, and her army of diehard fans, the Swifties, know it all too well. The Eras Tour frenzy got so intense that some jilted fans who missed out on tickets filed a class action lawsuit against Ticketmaster. It didn't stop there. The chaos sparked a full-blown congressional inquiry into Ticketmaster's parent company, Live Nation. Talk about shaking up the system. With her wealth and fame reaching new heights, Forbes ranks Taylor the 5th most powerful woman in the world in 2023. Yes, 5th. And no other entertainer ranked higher. She's rubbing shoulders with the most influential political and business leaders on the planet, all thanks to her tour's massive impact on local economies and, of course, her devoted fan base. And if that wasn't enough to solidify her power, Swift was named Time's 2023 Person of the Year, marking her as a true force in not just music, but politics too. Remember when she threw her support behind Vice President Kamala Harris in 2024's presidential race? Well, that endorsement sent shockwaves, especially since it didn't sit well with Donald Trump. In classic Trump fashion, he fired back, saying Taylor would pay a price for supporting Harris, and even claimed on social media, "I hate Taylor Swift." Yes, he actually said that. But the thing is, Taylor's influence runs deep. Right after her endorsement, over 405,000 people clicked on a voter registration link from her Instagram post in just 24 hours. That's some serious pull. Swift may be on a break from her globe-trotting Eras Tour, which wrapped up its international leg in August after 5 massive shows at London's iconic Wembley Stadium. But don't think for a second she's done. The tour is coming back to the United States this month, with her next stop set to kick off in Miami on October 18th. The Swifties aren't ready for this whirlwind to end, and honestly, neither are we. As Taylor Swift continues to break records and build her empire, it's clear she's not slowing down anytime soon. But with Rihanna still holding the title of the richest female musician of all time, for now, what's next for these two powerhouse icons? Will Taylor eventually surpass that milestone, or will Rihanna make a major move to secure her spot at the top? Let us know in the comments, whose reign do you think will last longer? And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe and ring the bell so you're the first to know about more incredible stories like this.